So, you know what time it is. Sunday, Walking Dead. We almost to the season finale. We almost at the end of the war. But let me start off with this episode. So, we finally get to hear what Carl's letter to Rick was. And it was a pretty good letter. It was rather emotional. I wasn't shedding no tears or nothing, but it was an emotional piece for the series. It was pretty good. Let him explain like what he did say to his father and what he thought about them trying to end this conflict. So it kind of leads up to what's about to happen, kind of, because it's like the end of conflict, and the next episode is probably gonna be the end of the conflict. But they have a few key moments in here. Negan gets back to the Saviors. We want to see what he does with Simon, and he winds up, man. He keeps giving Simon chances, and Simon keeps fucking him up. So you think you're about to kill Simon, he lets him live. Think you're about to kill Simon, they let him live. Then, but we'll get to that later. Dwight, he has intentions to try to help the group, but it's hard to do that. He doesn't really have opportunities and stuff, but he's gonna try. But we'll see how that works out. What is his name? Eugene. Eugene is a bitch ass nigga, man. I say it all the time. Every time I mention Eugene, he's a bitch ass nigga. But Eugene is he's making the bullets and stuff. So he got homeboy slaving. Of course they got the brother. They got Father Gabriel slaving, making the bullets. But Father Gabriel is kind of trying to sabotage the bullets so they don't work. And I'm gonna give my thoughts on the season finale. What I think is gonna happen. I'm really thinking that Negan and them is gonna bank on those bullets, on having that ammo cache, that ammo cache or whatever. And what I think is gonna happen is that the bullets won't work. I don't know if Eugene will do it purposely, like trying to help Rick and them. I very, very much doubt that. I think maybe he might miscalculate because he's a smart dude, but he's not as smart as he thinks he is. Like he was a high school teacher. Like he didn't do all this. Like he read a book about bullet making, but he ain't never did it per se. They had that one bullet with Rosita, and that might have been lucky. So maybe these other bullets, maybe like half of them don't work, or half of them might backfire on them. So I'm hoping maybe that happens, but you don't know. But there was a good part in the episode. Not Negan. Eugene was going to test the weapons. So he went outside, and Daryl and Rosita wind up catching him. So they're gonna bring him back and stuff, and the squirmy bitch ass nigga got loose. He threw up on Rosita, man. Y'all watch the episode, man. That part right there was crazy. Like some throw up. Like I'm pretty sure they were like, man, you ain't about to get away. Because the first thing, if I see walkers and stuff, look, I'm getting ready to fight walkers and stuff, and I turn and you throw up on me. Like my first instinct is like not gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you? I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna punch him, something like right away. Or she had a gun in her hand, so I'm gonna be like, ugh, bam. It'll be something like that. Even though it don't want to really kill Eugene, because Eugene has a lot of knowledge. He has inside workings of the Savior system because he's been there. But I think I would have killed him right there. Like, I don't think I would kill somebody. I'm talking noise. I'm talking like if I'm in The Walking Dead. Like, if somebody throw up on me in the street, I'm not going to kill them. But if I'm in The Walking Dead universe and shit, they don't really have laws. And he sold your group out and did all this and that. And I'd have killed him in that instant. But I'm watching it right now. He's on Talking Dead. Rosita on Talking Dead too, man. Rosita, she fine in real life. Man. But anyways, There's neither here nor there. He does give Simon a chance. So he like, well, you want to be the top dog? Well, all right. So we get introduced to Conor McNegan. So they have a celebrity death match or whatever, a UFC match. Him and Simon fights to the death. Negan comes out on top. So Negan got them hands. I don't know anybody in real life who you think will win, Simon or Negan. Simon look like kind of a big dude, but I don't know how tough he is in real life. I don't know how tough Negan is in real life. But Negan destroys him pretty much. He kills him bare hand combat. Oh, that's a bad motherfucker. He killed him by his hands. But he kills him. And during that, they had a plan to defeat Rick and them group. Dwight tries to do the good thing, tries to do the right thing, and he sends the plans away with homeboy that used to be the mayor of the Hilltop. I can't think of his name right now, but he sent the plans with him, and turns out looked like Negan is ahead of the curve, and he knew somebody was. He kind of figured out that Dwight was the one. So it looks like there might be something very negative towards Rick's group. Like they're going to walk into a melee, but maybe he won't deliver that because you know he a bitch ass nigga. So he might just go on by himself and not really go deliver those plans. So hopefully that will happen. You never know. Shit. Sorry, my camera died. Now I'm gonna have to edit. Damn, I be trying to do this in just like one take and stuff, but now I'm gonna have to put it together. This video won't be up till tomorrow. But so Aaron, he's trying to get the Riverside or whatever, Oceanside, whatever the name of the sorry ass group is. They don't even have no more guns and stuff. So I don't know. I guess bodies are helpful. They do have a lot of food source. So that could be helpful. But he's trying to get them to help him. And it doesn't seem to be working. Like it, maybe towards the end of the episode, it looked like he might convince them to join into the fight to beat the Saviors. But the war is coming. I'm really curious to see why or how Morgan winds up leaving the group. Because Fear the Walking Dead starts tomorrow starts next week, so Morgan is gonna end up leaving the group and joining the Fear the Walking Dead cast. So that's gonna be interesting. Fear the Walking Dead looks like this upcoming season is gonna be pretty good, pretty interesting or whatever. But this episode was all right. They had a few key moments, like as far as Eugene getting away and with the bullets and stuff. As far as Dwight's plan. Is it going to wind up hurting Rick and them group? Michonne, at the end of the episode, she does deliver the message to Negan about the letter that Carl wrote. And the thing about it is at this point in the season, is Negan is John Simon's way of thinking. Like we just gonna start over. No matter what you say, we gonna kill everybody. So it looked like if Carl's letter would have got there earlier, per se, or if they would have had that talking earlier, maybe they could have maybe worked something out. But it's too far gone now. So it's all out war next episode, and we're gonna see which cast member's gonna die. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a few deaths, some big deaths. You would think, but they've been killing off so many people. They're running out of big cast members, so I don't know who they're gonna wind up killing. Who's gonna wind up dying in the aftermath? Father Gabriel, you look like he on his last legs. I don't know what's gonna happen with him. What key characters might die? I'm hoping that Daryl, Carol, Maggie, Rick. I know Morgan's not gonna die because he's leaving. Rosita might die. Maybe Eugene, Father Gabriel, Negan. Do you think they'll kill Negan? In the comic book, he's still around. and it's a interesting dichotomy. I don't even know if I'm using that word right, but it's pretty interesting that Negan is still alive. I kind of like Negan in the comic book. I kind of like him on the show as well. I just don't like the way they had chances to beat him and then they didn't beat him so many times. So we're going to see if they wind up killing Negan finally, or will he just stay on the show, and will he be a prisoner owed to the comic book. But I hope they don't do like the comic book, spoiler alert, and they wind up having a fight like Negan and Simon, and he winds up like breaking Rick's leg, and Rick is crippled from that moment on. In the comic book, he already had a hook on his hand. One of his hands was cut off by the governor, and then Negan winds up breaking his leg, and he's pretty crippled. So I really hope that doesn't happen. In the future shots of Rick, he has a cane and stuff. I'm hoping they don't do that, because in the comic book, it really messed Rick's character up. It made him real weak. He still run things, but is in a different capacity. I don't hope they don't do that on the show. I think it'll mess the show up a whole lot. But we'll see. We'll see. That's about it, man. That's all my insight and my thoughts for this episode. I know only like 3-4 people gonna watch it anyway. But fuck with your boy, like, comment, subscribe, and be the greatest and the most hated.